Hi Leo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates. But as well, thank you in advance for your love and support, your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to this amazing channel if you haven't done so already. I sense a true level of confidence about you in the next 2 days already, but to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. Do keep in mind as well, per usual, this is meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you are drawn to or guided to this reading, not just following when I post it. But we're going to begin and jump right into it. Pull from the Divine Animals Oracle deck and then further speak upon your next 2 days with the Modern Witch tarot deck. Let's do some shuffling. Okay. For Leo, next 48. Okay, Sacrifice Bull. All right, I feel like I need to pull one more. We as well have Wolverine, Fierceness. Yeah, this is very much coming through as that fierce, bold confidence about you. I feel like at times you may want to defend yourself instinctively, right? Then intuitively, you are reminded to just relax, to just center oneself, ground oneself, or just walk away, right? Go do what you have to do. That's the vibe. Let's see here. Underneath it all, I feel like you're being reminded everything in moderation, my friend, and that you're truly protected, okay? And I feel like you're very loyal as well in regards to, as I knock the camera, bear with me. I sense that you're very loyal with this loyalty card in regards to a business, project, job, hobby. It could be a person. Whatever it is for you, it feels like it's paying off for you. They're saying, and you're not willing to give up. Let's pull some tarot. We're going to do a nice layered spread, one on either side there. I do sense that you're sacrificing a level of time, resources to get something off the ground or to succeed in one way, shape, or form. It feels like in the past days, you've seen things financially start to pick up, improve, look up in a lot of ways, okay? Expect even more of that moving forward. Leos are about to do much better than previous. But what else do we have for Leo for the next 2 days, the next 48 hours? You could also find that in the next 2 days, certain energies you're picking up on, crossing paths with, are just a bit feisty, like in the wrong direction, if you ask me. Okay, let's see here. I'm also getting, let's just get it done. Okay, so the next 2 days, I feel as if you may feel as if there's a lack of control, okay? You may feel as if you can't control how things unravel as much as you'd like to. That's how this Four of Pentacles in reverse is coming through. People, situations, factors outside of you, very much out of your control naturally. But it's as if you jump into, hop into, okay, skip into the next 48 hours having sort of a plan as to what you're going to accomplish, how things are going to unravel, and needing to release that need to control and just go with the flow, be adapt, you know, be flexible, because there's going to you're going to get this feeling come over you at a certain point where it's like, I got to put my hands up. That is the Queen of Cups in the Light Seers deck, if you know the imagery by heart. But it just reminds you that you need to just go with the flow, because there's going to be so many twists and turns and unexpected factors of the next 48 hours that, yes, you'll accomplish what you need to. Absolutely. You're a Leo. No doubt about it. And what needs to be done and is meant to be accomplished will. But I do feel like, once again, you need to sacrifice that need for control and just go with the flow. Okay? Be flexible once again. But all the meanwhile, I feel as if you are quite emotional, my friend. Tired, depleted, been through a lot, okay? I'm hearing you deserve better. Okay, that's only for some. But I also feel as if you're pushed to recognize that for whatever reason, you're focusing on that cup of emotion a little bit too much. Nobody's perfect, all right, including us, even if we think so sometimes. But I feel like there is a nice, healthy amount of sassiness about you, it coming through in the work you're producing, developing, or just the conversations you wrap yourself up with, or both. Your spirit is high, okay? Your spirit is beautiful. I just feel as if you're pushed to recognize that even though you're a little bit emotional, very depleted, and having to just, they're showing somebody going through like an obstacle course. It feels as if your spirit, you're in high spirits, right? You're vibing quite high, doing your best not to let anybody or anything get you down. And that is quite commendable. Keep that in mind, okay? People will notice that about you, even if they want to judge you for it at times. But I do feel like all the meanwhile, you, yeah, it's just this level of emotion again. I just feel as if you're pushed to recognize that you aren't meant to be fully satisfied with every energy you cross paths with, right? You could be picking up on other people's emotions as well if you're very empathic like myself, being a Leo sun. But yeah, so cleanse your energy. Don't be carrying other people's emotions, disappointments, baggage. You know, we have our own at times that we need to cope with. Be loyal to your health, your energy, to feeling a lightness moving forward. It just feels like being so depleted and tired, wanting to just at times in the next 2 days, like lay on your bed or sit on your couch and just scroll on TikTok or look at reels, right? Or social media in general. I don't know why those two just came out specifically. But I just feel as if it's this vibe about you where you're like, where you are like, everything is fine. Okay, everything's good. Even though it's not really. Do just bear with oneself as you sense, as you're just trying to go with the motions and do what you have to do, but not feeling you have a lot within to give, okay? I do feel like towards the end of this 48-hour period, if not afterwards, excuse me, you'll be granted some time to replenish oneself, to relax more, okay? But it just feels like the first half of this next 48 hours for you, if not most of which, does entail accomplishing a decent amount. Not really in the mood, but putting somewhat of a smile on your face at times. Everything's fine, okay? And remember, fine is a word where things aren't actually fine, okay? Otherwise, you would have chosen a different word. But I do feel like a wish fulfillment is on the horizon for you, and you're reminded of that to keep your chin held high, to keep you motivated moving forward, to recognize you're accomplishing a shit ton these days, okay? And I feel like things are just, have left a level of stagnancy, that stuck feeling, and they're progressing slowly but surely. But you're in this Knight of Pentacles mode where you're moving at a slow pace. Don't force it, okay? It feels like everything you need to accomplish or keep up with will be okay if you go at that Knight of Pentacles pace, right? It doesn't feel like you have to speed forth or just force it as far as how quickly you get things done. You're going to get it done regardless, and it feels like you may slip up or alter the quality of whatever you're producing, developing, trying to get done because of how tired you are, especially if you try to force it and do it quicker. They're saying people thank you in the end, and I feel like that was coming through on a multitude of levels. Okay, people are gifting you. People are giving you tips, okay? I feel like tips in the form of monetary gain for some, and others, and or for others, it's as well people giving you compliments and praise, but criticism, thinking it's constructive even if it's not, telling you to do this or to do that, right? To your channel, your business, your project, you name it. It's going to vary from case to case. It could just be at your day job, but I do feel as if you're also in the midst of feeling as if things are a little bit all over the place and not really fully within one's control. You're remembering, okay? Remembering a past place of residence, to be specific. Interesting. You could tell a story that makes you miss the past, but I feel like all the meanwhile, you do fully recognize that where you're at now is better for more than one reason. Okay. Let's keep pulling. Right on to sacrifice. We have the Hierophant card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Feeling as if you are very much, you have a lot coming towards you. Okay. The positive, the negative. It feels like people could just be seeing you going places. You could feel like you just have to keep up once again, but are just going to do it at your own Leo pace. And all the meanwhile, thinking about change. Okay. Taking charge and just moving towards it, saving the money you need to. You could be thinking about a new financial investment or a new job, okay? Feels more investment oriented for a lot. That is right for you moving forward. And I just feel as if this change feels very out of your control, even though preparing for it feels somewhat in your control. Does that make sense? It's like you're preparing for in certain ways, and I feel like money ties into it, for a change that is destined. That's going to happen either way. You just need to make sure that it happens smoothly, which I feel like it will, but it's up to you to just be mature, smart, and I feel like a level of sacrifice is coming into play moving forward in regards to that, okay? So it's like all the meanwhile you're remembering as you prepare for the future changes, going through a balancing act and just doing what you have to do. And I feel like you are reminded that you will have to weigh out the pros and cons or just decide between two significant options moving forward. Money just takes a focus throughout the next 2 days for you, as I do feel like you're reminded of the happiness you truly deserve. There are some really giddy, happy moments, even if you're very depleted in the next 48 hours. And you're reminded completion is a must, going back to that Hierophant card, in order to lead you towards your sun, your happiness, the warmth you truly desire all the meanwhile, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing next 48 hours, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo.